Good afternoon, Pokesports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field today, my friends. Today we are playing with this Eviolite Primeape team created by one Shady H Penguin. Shady Penguin, go and check him out if you haven't already, but let's be honest, why wouldn't you have? This team uses a Co-Star Flamigo to copy an Anger Point Primeape. One might think that, Primeape isn't actually all that good because it was never used before, but actually now that it evolves, you can put Eviolite on it and it gets just sufficient defense. It also runs a Murkrow, which obviously always crits. You just Tera Steel on the Primeape and hit it with a Flower Trick, and then you're a +6. Toss out a Flamigo with a Co-Star, and then it's +6. When that gimmick goes off, it's hilarious and super fun. So we're going to take this into the battle arena. We're going to go give it a try. Let's hop in. All right, first battle against John here, running the Sand Package. Sand Package plus Goldengo. This is totally fine. I can just run the whole combo here. We'll go for Twitch Prime. We'll go for Wonderlanda. We'll go for Copycat. And then the last one here is kind of flex. I feel like I could bring the Rotom, but with the Sand up, I don't know if I like that too much. Murkrow is an option, but honestly, without bringing the Eviolite, I don't know how I feel about Murkrow at all here. The Mousehold will have the Thunder Wave. I'm going to have to be a little cautious around that Gastrodon over there, but even if that comes out, I can just hit that with the Population Bomb and call it a day. I probably won't have access to Tera at this point when these Pokemon are in the back. So you know what? Let's just go with Mousehold. I think that's, yeah, in terms of Pokemon that can do damage without terastallizing, I think Mousehold's the one. So let's just go in with that. That seems like an interesting combination of Pokemon there. With Primeape just being the Tera Steel right up against the Tyranitar and the, what's his name? The Lycanroc. If I can get a proper Flower Trick off on that, then this is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. All right, we're starting off with Lycanroc and Tyranitar. And you know what Tyranitar doesn't want to take is a Drain Punch. Now that said, I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to Terastallize anything, it's got to be the Primeape here. I'm going to Terastallize it into Steel, and that's kind of good. That's going to be a little scary against the Tyranitar. Also, it is pretty telegraphed that is what I'm going to actually be attacking. So let's actually hit the. I want to hit the Lycanroc, but then it gives it the chance to Endeavor and stuff, and I don't like that. I would rather honestly Sucker Punch the Lycanroc on turn 2. But this is okay. Let's actually go for the Tyranitar here. I know it's a telegraphed play, like I just said, but I think this is the one. If we can get this gimmick off right here, it's going to be huge. Absolutely massive. Massive. So we're going to Tera Steel. Look at Primeape just vibing. Oh, I love Primeape. And they're going to Tera as well. Oh no, don't Tera Ghost. Oh, I'm going to be so sad if this is Tera Ghost. No, it's Tera Flying. Okay, so I'm still a little sad, but not as sad as I could have been. So if this, yeah, okay, great. Awesome. Okay, so Lycanroc is wasting its turn here. Murkrow is going to go for Flower Trick. Crits the Primeape, does Anger Point, which brings it up to +6. The way that this happens, by the way, again, is just that if Primeape gets hit by a crit, then it triggers Anger Point. And that's going to bring all that HP right back. So the fact that a Murkrow just Flower Trick did not matter at all. However, this Murkrow could actually be going down right now. Yeah, unfortunately, that gets brought down to Sash, and the Sand is just going to take it out. But one thing that we did confirm right now is that Primeape does get to go before the Tyranitar, which is totally fine and normal and cool. I'm going to hold on bringing out the Flamigo first. I'm going to actually bring out the Mousehold next. Reason being, I can just hit the Population Bomb on the Lycanroc. I could hit the T-Tar with a Drain Punch here, actually, and that will take it out. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. And then Population Bomb on the Lycanroc, I think, is the right play. I could also go for the Follow Me. I don't think the Follow Me is actually worth going for here. Especially because this Mousehold has Friend Guard. Primeape's actually not going to be taking that much damage at all. Let's just hit, let's just hit the Lycanroc with this. Going all right so far. The only thing that worries me right now is the Primeape getting hit by a ground move. Yeah, Endure is just going to bring it right down to 1, huh? Oh, no, it's not. Amazing. The one time that I'm happy that Population Bomb didn't actually do all of the damage is when a Lycanroc hits Endure. So, there we go. Not very effective. Hit 10 times, and the Drain Punch. So, bam. Goodbye, T-Tar. So, now we have 3 more Pokemon on the other side. One of those being Lycanroc, 2 being who knows. One's probably Kingambit. Kingambit and, what's his name? Goldengo. Mousehold's going to take a little bit of sand damage, and that's okay. I think actually what I'm going to do here, just to take out that Kingambit, I think I'm going to actually hit the Kingambit with the Drain Punch. And the Thunder Wave, I think, is going to go on the Lycanroc right now. I want the Lycanroc to have the chance to not attack, and also I want to be able to take it out before it gets a chance to move. So let's do this. I'm worried that it's actually going to go for an Endeavor right now, which is why I'm going for the Drain Punch on the Kingambit. That should bring my Primeape back up to full. The Sucker Punch I don't really care too much about. Yeah, and that Endeavor is just going to bring it down to the same amount of HP. I don't know if that's exactly a combination that I care too much about, but we'll hit that with the Thunder Wave. And Drain Punch is just going to take this guy right out. This is a +6 Primeape. So yeah, that's going to bring me right back up to full. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I love it. All right, Mousehold's going to get buffeted here, and that's okay. Now, unless even if the Lycanroc goes for an Endure here, I think we'll still be okay. We'll go for a Drain Punch on the Scizor, because that'll still take it out. And then we'll go for, I could actually go for the After You on the Primeape, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to go for the Population Bomb, because that should take it out. If it gets fully paralyzed and doesn't get the Endure off, then I still, then I get to actually take it out today. And if it goes down to 1, then it goes down to 1. Yeah, so it's actually going to Bullet Punch the Mousehold. That's not going to take it out. It's going to do decent damage, but not going to take it out. Population Bomb should take this out if I hit all 10. Here's 4. Here's 5. And here's 6. Perfect. There goes the Lycanroc. Didn't need that in my life. Didn't need that on my game. And then we'll just see how much damage this Drain Punch does to the Scizor. We didn't even have to use the Flamigo in this one. Now, isn't this great? Look at this. Look at this, my friends. Wow. Defeated John. And just like that, game 1 goes off without a hitch. We got so much of the gimmick off. We didn't get the full gimmick off, but we had a good time with it. So you know what? Let's take this same team into game 2. Let's see if we can do even more damage. Next up here is this battle against Brian, who's going to actually be bringing a Persian. When have I ever seen a Persian in VGC? I don't think ever. Wow. Okay, great. Well, you know what? We'll just slam the gimmick one more time. We'll do Primeape, Meowscarada, Copycat Boy. And we could bring that, but is that actually the right choice here? Yeah, you know what? I think Mousehold is still the right choice. For that Cerule Edge in the back, we still have Pop-Bomb if it Teras, and we have Thunder Wave if it does anything else. I don't really think that the Murkrow is actually doing too much for this team right now. I'm trying to think of if the Murkrow is actually worth it in this one. Because I could bring Murkrow and Primeape, then bring Meowscarada and Flamigo, but no, 9. I don't think I'll do that. We'll go and put that there. Yeah, all right. So going in with this game here. It worked so well the first time. It's a gimmick so nice, we use it twice. we're just gonna slap it down on the field. We just take the strategy, say, what can you do against this? It's a best of one. What can they do? We have the Persian. We have the Persian. You know what I think that's gonna do? I think that's actually gonna fake out. I have to Encore here. I just have to. I mean, I have to Terrastalize. If I Encore the Persian and it goes for a fake out, I think I have to protect and Trick Room. I'm, for whatever reason, terrified of this Primeape going down. So if I protect on that, man, I don't know. I'm taunting it. Man, I don't know. I froze. I have no idea what to do here. Yeah, Persian goes for the fake out on the Meowscarada, so that wouldn't have even mattered. Meowscarada's gonna flinch. I'm gonna get hit with the Hyper Voice. That's gonna take out my Meowscarada. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good lead. Good lead there. I could bring out the Mouse Hold here. If I Population Bomb the Sylveon, I could also Population Bomb myself and go for the big ol' Rage Fist. Hold up, if I Terrastalize myself and go for a Drain Punch. Whoa, 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 big plays, big plays. I can Terrastalize myself, go for a Rage Fist. Yeah, no, Rage Fist on Sylveon. Pop Bomb on Primeape. I'm gonna try and take out this Sylveon in one. It's gonna do a decent amount of damage to me, but they're all not very effective. I'm not sure how much damage this Primeape's gonna take. Probably not very much, actually. I have Eviolite. That'll make my Rage Fist do 1 billion damage. I should be able to take out the Sylveon here. Persian's gonna hit the Icy Wind, so now the Sylveon's actually gonna get to attack before my Primeape, probably not before my Mouse Hold. Maybe before my Mouse Hold as well. No, not before my Mouse Hold. There's 1, 2. So these are each doing 5 damage. So that's going to do at most 50 damage. There's the crit too. Beautiful. So my other option there was to go for the Drain Punch, but I think that my Primeape should be able to live 2 hits, one from Sylveon, one from who knows. Or not from Sylveon. Yeah, well, one has to be from Sylveon because Sylveon's about to attack here. It's not! Wow, that thing is so slow. Sylveon's gonna go right down. Goodbye, Sylveon. And now I have still a Primeape to attack with, oh, no, I don't. Hold on. You ready for this big brain? Let's see the next Pokemon that comes out. Let's see the next Pokemon. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Let's just make sure it's not something that can deal extra damage to Steel, which it is. Not a big fan of that, but that's okay. We're gonna go for Drain Punch on the Persian. We're actually gonna go for After You on the Primeape. Best of 1 strats, my friend. Best of 1 strats. Things that people could get used to and deal with on turn 2. If this is a Ghost Persian, no, it's not. Okay, it's fine. This could have been a Drain Punch on the Ceruledge, but it's not, and I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Persian's gonna hit the Icy Wind. It's actually going to go again. Oh, never mind. Right, yeah, Mouse Hold did go after the Persian. Let's see if a -2, oh no, that could be really bad for me then. Uh-oh. Live it. No. Oh, I'm so sad. The Persian does go first. I should have noticed that. Oh, man. If I had hit the, oh no, if I had hit the Protect on the Primeape, then I could have attacked with the Mouse Hold and then swapped out into the Flamigo. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can still figure it out. Did I actually have any stat changes? I don't think I did. I have -2 speed. No! Flamigo! Flamigo, why would you do that? That's fine. We're gonna hit the, we can hit the Brave Bird actually on the Cerule Edge. We can just try and take that out. And then we can go for the Population Bomb on the Persian. That could have also been a Follow Me. That would have been so great if that was a Follow Me. We're gonna go for that. It's fine. We do what we can do. I am choice scarfed, so there's a chance that I might go before this Cerule Edge. No, it's not true. That's not going to take me out, but my own Brave Bird is, so there we are. It could have just been a pounce and that would have done damage. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going to hit the Population Bomb on the Persian, so that should actually take that out as well. So going for these one hits here is big, but really the mouse hold needs to take a hit. And I don't know if the mouse hold can take a hit from the last Pokemon here. Population Bomb deals its damage. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would like this to not stop before 10, please. That 1% is not my friend right now. Okay, good, cool. So Persian goes down. And then it's the one last Pokemon. There were a couple misplays in this game so far. But really, it is for science. Right, figuring out when to, after you, figuring out when to follow me, figuring out when to attack yourself with a Population Bomb. I don't think this mouse hold can survive one hit from a Hydreigon. But let's see, maybe it's just a big scary mouse, big scary group of mice, big scary group of mice. Go for the Population Bomb. No, it's not gonna take it out. It's not. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. And you know, speaking of science, what this should have actually been is if Mousehold was going to live an attack anyway, you go for a Thunder Wave, right? You slow down the Hydreigon. I am at, actually, no, that's not true. I am at minus a billion speed, right? So at minus a billion speed, I feel like a Thunder Wave doesn't even change very much at this point. But we'll go for a Population Bomb anyway on the Hydreigon, just in case it has, I don't know. Anyway, Mousehold's just gonna go down. It was a very close game. That was such a close game. If I made a few subtle tweaks, that game was mine, for sure. I took an unnecessary hit on the Primeape. I really should emphasize more on keeping the Primeape alive, especially when it has Anger Point triggered. When it has Anger Point triggered, it is a big target. Okay? So knowing that, we're going to go into the next game. We're going to play that one more time. We're going to think about what we're doing. And we're going to pull out a win here. All right? Let's go. All right, this last battle is here against Row. And Row is bringing 3 different ghost types, which means that Rage Fist is going to do a ton of damage here. As long as I can get Primeape's hit counter up, which usually would mean that I'd need to bring in the Mousehold, which could mean that I need to bring in the Murkrow. I think that is what that actually means. If I bring in the Murkrow alongside the Primeape like this, I'll be able to battle with Tailwinds and have my Primeape be about as fast or faster than at least the Goldango, which is important. The Cerule Edge as well, which is important. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then what are the 2 other Pokemon I could bring? I could bring the Meowscarada. I don't think that's actually the right choice. No, that's not the right choice. So actually we're going to bring the Flamigo and the Mousehold. If worst comes to worst, we can kill off the Murkrow, because Murkrow is going to die faster because it's got the Mental Herb instead of the Eviolite. We bring in the Mousehold, which outspeeds most of that team. We hit ourselves with a Population Bomb and hope for the best. I think that is the way to go. I think that's the way to go. Yeah. And then if one of those hits is a crit, then obviously, just like before, we have a +6 Primeape doing massive Rage Fist damages. Massive Rage Fist damagios. All right, going in against Row. Let's make this a game to remember, huh? Let's make this a game to remember. Gengar and Murkrow are going to come out. That's going to be big speed on this team. Why don't we actually go for... I want to go for the Encore. I can go for the Encore. I'm going to go for the Encore on the Murkrow. turn 1. I can hit ourselves with a Tailwind. I don't actually have to worry about my Murkrow getting taunted here because this is a Prankster Murkrow on the other side, and Prankster doesn't affect dark types. So we'll just go for Tailwind here. That sounds about right. So this is why Primeape's actually a really good Pokemon here. It's because you can just go for the non-Prankster Encores, and you can do things like this. So the Murkrow on the other side was obviously going to use Tailwind, and then you go for the Murkrow. That does decent damage. It does decent damage. So I feel like I kind of need to protect this Primeape now. I could go for the Tera Steel. That's actually not going to be the right play. Let's just go for Protect on Primeape. Let's go for Foul Play on Gengar. So yeah, so now they have to bring back the Murkrow. They have to take that out, and they're going to swap that into something else, being Cerule Edge. Okay. I could start going for Foul Plays on that as well. And now Gengar is going to hit the Shadow Ball on nothing. Not going to happen today, my friend. And we're going to get some damage off on this Gengar. This is great. If it had a Focus Sash, now it is broken. And I think in this turn, I'm going to need to flip this Primeape into Mouse Hold. Now, this will do really, really well if the Cerule Edge decides to go for a, say, a Shadow Sneak, or if the Gengar just decides to go for a Shadow Ball again. We'll hit the Foul Play on the Gengar this time again. I could attack the Cerule Edge, but if it happens to Terrastalize, then I want to be there to do that extra Population Bomb damage on it. I want to make that the Tera target at this point, so that I can, yeah, here we go. So it's just going to straight up Terrastalize here. Right on the Cerule Edge. Are we going to get a Grass type? Yes, we are. So that means the Population Bomb, now it hits it, my friends. Gengar's going to go first with a Sludge Bomb. That's actually a good choice. That's a very good choice. And then if my Mouse Hold gets hit with a Bitter Blade here, then it's going down. No, it's actually going to get hit with the Bulk Up, which is okay for me. That's okay for me. I would rather now... I think still Population Bomb. This Dragonite's going to mean different things, though. What is the way that I get around that? I don't think there is a way that I get around knee speed. No, unfortunately not. Well, I guess I'll go for the Thunder Wave on the Cerule Edge, just in case. And then, you know what? We'll hit a Haze. We'll hit a Haze. I can take out the Cerule Edge next turn with Flamigo, actually. Yeah, that is what we'll do. So Dragonite goes for the E-Speed. That's going to take out the Mouse Hold on Porch. Murkrow hits the Haze. That Bulk Up isn't relevant anymore. And then Bitter Blade's going to do some damage to this Murkrow. It's not going to take it out. I don't know how I feel about that. But I do know how I feel about Tailwind petering on both sides. So we're going to bring a Flamigo out. Yeah, no, Murkrow living was amazing for this game. So, does going for Pounce actually make sense here? No, I don't think so. I don't think it does. Does going for Tera Flying Brave Bird make sense here? I think it might. I feel like the Cerule Edge is just going to swap out into Murkrow here, and Dragonite's just going to try and do some damage. Yeah, they seem to be playing relatively cheeky here. So this could just be, yeah, Cerule Edge is just going to go back. It's going to go into a Murkrow. I would rather not take out a Murkrow here. I would much rather take out a Dragonite. So if I can just hit this Tera Flying Brave Bird, That should be enough to take it out. I hope. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I've got math on my side right now. I've got 2 times math working on my side right now. Dragonite's gonna hit the E-Speed on the Murkrow. Ah, see, that's a choice. Yeah, that is a thing that you can do, huh? Flamigo's gonna hit the Brave Bird on the big priority man. It's not gonna take it out. I'm gonna need some kind of priority, please. I'm going to need some kind of priority, please. Primeape can hit the Protect here. Oops. I'm going to go for another Brave Bird on this Dragonite, and I'm going to go for a Protect on the Primeape. Unfortunately, I won't have speed on my side anymore, but I might on the Flamigo. I will on the Flamigo, actually. Against the... This is perfect. Yeah, so we get hit with the Dragon Claw on the Primeape. Primeape's going to protect it. The Flamigo should be able to take out the Dragonite here, will be able to take out the Dragonite here. And next, all I have to worry about is just taking out a Cerulege, which is Grass Tera, with my Choice Scarfed Flamigo. They don't know that I'm Choice Scarfed because they've been going for extreme speeds this whole time. Yeah. So this Cerulege comes out and they're like, oh, I have Tailwind up. I'm definitely going to be going first. So I'm going to go for Brave Bird on the Cerulege. I'm going to go for a... I could go for an Encore, but you know what? They're just going to go for a Foul Play. Let's go for a Drain Punch on the Murkrow. And see right there, Flamigo goes first and they're like, wait, what? Flamigo's faster? Takes out the Cerulege and now it's just a Murkrow versus the world, my friends. Just a Murkrow versus the world. Choice Scarf Flamigo coming in clutch. Flamigo going to be damaged by the recoil, but that's okay. Hitting the Foul Play on the Flamigo is fine. And the fact that I'm not Anger Point right now is actually really good for me. So yeah, let's go for that Drain Punch on the Murkrow. You know, it goes down in 3 to 4 hits. So we could still actually lose this game if the Murkrow does a ton of Foul Play damage. No. No, I'm pretty sure this game is in the bag. Yeah, we are going to heal that right up. The only way I think they can actually take me out right now is if they get a crit on the Primeape, and that still has a very high chance. I think it's almost certainly going to live that. Yeah, that only did with 30 damage. If they get it now, still no. Still no. That's going to do like, what, 45 damage, right? So, and now the Tailwind's going to peter. So let's actually just end this with Primeape's full unbridled rage with a Rage Fist. And there you go, Murkrow. That's how you end the game, with a big old Primeape. Wow. It works. It works. The system works. This is beautiful. We defeated Rue in our final game of the day. What a fun game that was. My friends, that was the team. It's a wonderful team. Yo, I'm going to be practicing this team on stream for sure. For sure. Folks, let's go and take this team into the lab. Let's go and talk about it. And then I'll get you out for the day. All right, let's go. All right, so one more time, this is the team by Shady Penguin himself, involving a Primeape, Flamigo, Mousehold, Murkrow, Rotom, and Masquerada, not in that exact order. Primeape with the Tera Steel Anger Point is actually so powerful. You being able to get the Encore out to predict other moves, right? You saw in that last game how the Murkrow went for Tailwind, you went for the Encore on the Murkrow. It actually hits the Murkrow, unlike other Prankster moves that you would try to use on that. It is a dark type, so Prankster doesn't work on that. You are able to lock in a Murkrow with something, which is so great. Rage Fist and Drain Punch are just 2 perfect moves for a Pokemon like Primeape. Rage Fist, which gets extra damage the more times you get hit, and then Drain Punch, which heals you up. Great combo with the Masquerada being able to use the Flower Trick, which always crits. If you Tera Steel, it doesn't actually do all that much damage. It does about 30%, but then it triggers Anger Point. You get up to a +6. Hit the Pokemon with a Drain Punch. Doesn't really matter what Pokemon you hit because you're just going to, bring all of your HP back. Masquerada also has Taunt and Trick Room, just so you can do some speed shenanigans as well. I seldom would be using the taunt, but certainly would be using Trick Room rather often. In that last game where Murkrow came out and used Tailwind, I could have actually gone for the Trick Room. The only thing that I'm scared of there is being doubled into, because Meowscarada doesn't really want to take a hit, right? So you kind of have to be in a situation where you can live 2 hits from the opposing side, okay? And then you've got also, I was about to say Meowscarada again. You've also got Mousehold. Mousehold with After You, Follow Me, Pop Bomb, and Thunder Wave. Personally, I have a problem deciding when to use After You and when to use Follow Me. That's my problem. If you get that under your belt and you understand when to use it, then it can be such a powerful move. This Mousehold has Friend Guard instead of Technician, which means that your Primeape is actually going to take even less damage, right? So you can actually lead with that, hit him with a Pop Bomb, get those Rage Fist counters up, and then even maybe get a crit in there somewhere, and it's basically taken like, what, 50, 60 damage. Flamigo is just such a clutch Pokemon. It's great. You bring out the bird, you have the Choice Scarf, you can outspeed a lot of the current meta, even in Tailwind, as we saw in that last game. And then you can just choose between Brave Bird, Close Combat, Liquidation, Pounce. Just to do that huge damage. Pounce actually is I think the unsung hero in this one, where if you hit the Pokemon, it lowers the speed, and then you just use Primeape to go and outspeed whatever the other Pokemon that you just pounced on was. So really good combo there. And then Rotom. Rotom's fun. I personally don't find much in this meta right now that Rotom can deal with that is on top of this team already. However, if you get a trick with Choice Specs off, much like a Sableye, it would actually really lock down a lot of Pokemon, especially if you're using it on a Pokemon that doesn't really care to have Choice Specs. You can lock down a Pokemon like that. Personally, I would actually like to just swap that out for a Sableye if I was going to mess with this team at all. But then you have the double dark types. I know that's kind of a faux pas in Pokemon, but right now you're seeing tons of teams with like triple Ghost Core or something like that. Anyway, folks, that was the team IDs over there. Big thanks to Shady Penguin for putting this out. I'll make sure to link him down in the description below as well. Make sure you go and check him out if you haven't already, but let's be honest, again, why wouldn't you have? And folks, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.